I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or
Well,
what portion?
Spinal.
And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, it's showtime!
Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing, man. What's good, fam? Hey, listen, man, first off, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. And if you're new here, I want you to be here. So think about hitting that subscribe button as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation, man. So Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, they're going back and forth, man. I reported on this maybe a little over a month ago about Ryan Garcia being unhappy with Golden Boy Promotions. The same with Canelo Alvarez. Ryan Garcia wasn't happy about his purse, the money that he has been getting from Golden Boy, so he let those frustrations out on social media. It's like about 6 weeks ago, give or take a few weeks, man. And you know, I got some feedback in the comment section of supposed know-it-alls telling me I was reporting fake news. I didn't know what I was talking about, that Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy Promotions were fine, you know, yada yada yada. But as you can see now, Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy, you know, they definitely have some issues going on internally. Ryan Garcia is not happy. Oscar De La Hoya recently did an interview, and to Oscar's credit, I don't know if credit's the right word, but Oscar didn't necessarily volunteer this information, but the reporter asked Oscar, you know, besides Canelo, was Ryan Garcia the best young prospect, the best guy coming up under Canelo? And you know, Oscar said no, flat out no, he's not. Virgil Ortiz is. And you know, Ryan Garcia may be coming after Virgil Ortiz. He stated that, you know, Virgil Ortiz is the real deal. Those are his words, the real deal. That Virgil Ortiz has captured, I believe it's the some type of title, silver title or regular title, I'm not sure. But with his last win, he won some type of title, man. It may be the WBA, some type of WBA belt, if I'm not mistaken. But he said that, you know, Virgil Ortiz has a title, Ryan Garcia does not. You know, Oscar acknowledged that Ryan wants to be a star, you know, but he's not a champion. He has to become a champion. And Oscar De La Hoya said that he knows how to make him a champion, that Ryan just needs to be patient and trust the process. You know, Ryan Garcia got whiff of this interview and, you know, basically, you know, tweeted out that, you know, how hard he's been working over the years, that, you know, he has been 15-time national champion. You know, he has all these accolades as an amateur, you know, that he has fought all the names that you hear now. He has fought them in the amateurs and more than likely beat them. You know, of course, he mentioned his social media thing again, you know, and he said he will continue to be better and better, that he works hard every day. And, you know, he's down there with Eddie Reynoso, and they believe in him, and, you know, he's going to do the best that he can. And he said this specifically. He said, if you don't believe in me, then release me, you know, and if you do believe in me, then come talk to me. Let's stop all this social media going back and forth. Come talk to me. That's basically what the young kid said. Ryan Garcia, you know, I believe he's 21-0. You know, somewhere around there, man. Maybe not even 21 and old, maybe 21 years old. But my mind's all crossed up right now. But Ryan Garcia is, you know, at that point in his career where he wants those type of challenges, man. He wants to prove that he is among the best up and comers. He wants to prove that he can fight, you know, and he don't think that he's getting this opportunity with Golden Boy. You know, he think that he was scheduled to fight Avery Sparrow over this past weekend. You know, he's upset that Golden Boy did not inform him and his team that Avery Sparrow had this legal situation over his head. You know, he felt that this is something that he should have known. You know what I mean? He didn't know why he didn't show up at the weigh-in, and I'm sure that Oscar De La Hoya and Eric Gomez and those guys, I'm sure they knew. You know, I'm sure they knew. But instead of telling Ryan Garcia, they offer Duno as a replacement. And you know, they have been wanting Ryan Garcia to fight Duno anyway, you know, for a while now. So Ryan Garcia is thinking, you know, maybe this was a setup. You know, maybe he was set up. Maybe that, you know, they knew Avery Sparrow had this legal thing over his head, and when Avery Sparrow got picked up or whatever, you know, they wanted him to fight Duno. That was their intentions all along, man. And Ryan Garcia's issue with that is that he'll fight Duno. He wants to fight Duno, but he wants to be paid accordingly. He don't want Avery Sparrow money to fight a Duno level competitor. You know what I mean? Although I don't see too much, you know, separation between Duno and Sparrow. I watched Duno, you know, on the telecast this past weekend, and I got to tell you, I was not thoroughly impressed. I think Ryan Garcia beats him. You know, I think Ryan Garcia beats him, to be honest, man. But Ryan Garcia is not happy with Golden Boy. You know, will they release him? I don't know. You know, if they don't think that much of him, then go ahead and release him. You know, maybe Top Rank can do something with him. Well, I'm quite sure that Top Rank would be able to do something with them. I'm quite sure that, you know, the PBC would be able to do something with them. I'm quite sure that Eddie Hearn would be able to do something with them, man. I think that Ryan Garcia has a point, man. Golden Boy are not doing justice to Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. I don't think they're doing justice for a lot of their fighters, you know. Golden Boy is just not what it used to be, man. A lot of times, you know, you really don't even know that Golden Boy has a card unless it's a marquee fighter, you know, on the card. You know, they got JoJo Diaz, who's one of their top guys, and from what I understand, he's fighting on Facebook. You know, how can you put JoJo Diaz, who possibly could be fighting Tevin Farmer, which would be you know, a decent fight for the zone, for Golden Boy, for Matchroom, and you're trying to build that fight between Tevin and JoJo. You put it on the zone, so the audience that's watching Tevin Farmer can watch JoJo Diaz. You know, by putting them on Facebook, nobody goes to Facebook for boxing. You know, if people are still on Facebook, you might come across the fight and watch the fight. People who know JoJo Diaz and are diehard JoJo Diaz fans, they may go to Facebook to watch the fight, but the average person is not going to go to Facebook for boxing. It's just not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? I think Golden Boy needs to tighten up, man. You know, they are doing Ryan Garcia an injustice, in my opinion, man. The kid is a social media, internet sensation, man. He has a lot of followers, man, and they are not capitalizing on that. You know, they are not capitalizing on the presence that he has in social media. You know what I mean? if they do not believe in Ryan Garcia's talents, you know, if they don't think that he is what he think he is, then release him. You know, release him. If you're not, you know, you're not paying him what he wants to be paid, you know, obviously you don't think that he's making you the money that, you know, you think he can make. Obviously you don't think he is a good talent as Virgil Ortiz. You know, you don't think much of him in that aspect. Release the kid. Release the kid. That's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You can catch me on Twitter, on Instagram, at Big Faces Worldwide, all one word. But in the meantime and in between time, stay blessed and keep on supporting this sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I'll holler back.